Okay, hey gang, Ken here. I'm a website designer who helps coaches get online, get out there so they can attract more clients. In front of me, and in this video, I'm going to share with you a before of a home page, and I'm going to share with you the after that I've designed, and then I'm going to share the after when I get feedback from other expert designers. Okay, and I'm going to share with you just thoughts on design, content, probably not a lot of tech because this is more a visual thing, and then definitely a bit of strategy behind the site and behind the coaching business to help you reach more clients. Okay, so this is a website, and this is just the top of the homepage, which we call the above the fold area. I think this is a great place to bring your whole website to a good to create that look and feel a sense of the strategy, how people will engage at the top of the homepage. It gives a whole like overview of the website, a grasp of what's there, and that area is meant to, when people come to a website, they need to make sure it's for them. They need to have a compelling reason to be there, where to start engaging with your content, what it's about. It really grounds them into your website and lets them dive in. Okay, so what we have here is the existing website for Sonia's website. She's a health and wellness coach. Um, and yeah, so what we have here, this her site is on a platform called Coaches Console, which is a very, I guess, a popular, and I've known it for many years. And they give you a website with their subscription plan, in addition to other services, booking calendar, I think payment services. And so here's the website with, I guess, stuff pasted into the website, like the logos in the upper left corner. Here's some of the menu items. There's a login for clients, the back end area for managing your client services. There's a banner image. There's some places to put text. And I'm going to be helping Sonia revise her website to make it more engaging, exciting, and support her efforts to get out there and reach new clients. Okay, so here's her website, and just quickly the main things, the main what's good about it, she has some content here to its client. There's an image that helps give you the feel that it's about nutrition and food. There's a menu at the top, which is obviously located, which is good. The logo is here in the corner, which is a good location for it. Some of the challenges on on her page and here is that the messaging is a bit buried down below. We'd like to get it up in front so that it's prominent and juicy. The menu and the colors, obviously, they're a bit faded into each other. I like having the coach also present on the site so that you know that it's a coach, it's a one-on-one service, who that person is, why they love what they do to help bridge that connection between client and coach. So I like to bring out more energy, and I think the word is what Sonia and we've talked about her site. What we want is more energy, more more engagement. So that's a lot of that's going to be bringing stuff up and making it more visible to the top. Her homepage also a bit scattered because there's like a couple different fonts here. Text is bold here. It's a bit lower on the page, which is not the end. Like on a mobile phone, we're used to just flipping through a thing. So I think homepages, you can think more of them like on a mobile phone. You think of the homepage more like when you land on it. Sure, it should be engaging right away, but people flip pretty quickly to get a sense of what's there. So it's like this initial few seconds. Oh, what's here? How big is this? How long it is? Why should I be here? Okay, so what I did was I go into Photoshop and I'm going to show you the after. And this is what I do is I sit for about an hour or two and just start to move things around, use the images clients have, and a lot of the design of a website is limited to what the client has access to. Sometimes they don't have a great photo, sometimes they do, whatever photo editing tools they have. So there's a lot of factors go into creating a website. And if you've ever done it before, attempted to, or have finished one, you'll know. Unless you use a template and just stuff things in there and just go with it, which can be okay at times. Sometimes they're good. Often they're a bit of a mess. A lot of disjointed items, colors don't match, etc. Okay, so here's the after that I made in a couple of hours using her photo, bringing her up, to the page, doing some Photoshop edits, revising her logo, simplifying the menu, bringing some color in here. And when I do my first go at a redesign, a lot of it, it's never perfect one right out the gate. It's better. And when I like thinking of websites is it's more about making it better. You know, we can't do perfect because the perfect is not, 'cause there is no perfect. Although when you look at other people's websites, you might go, "Wow, that's perfect," and it really isn't. It might be perfect to you because it looks pretty good, but when we do our own websites, we might be more critical. And what I like to think about websites is they're a work in progress, or you iterate on them. You build your website, do it timely, get it out there, do some online visibility or marketing, or how are we going to get out there, see the numbers, and then are we getting some results? A website is more like a website in your coaching business is, are we getting progress? Are we getting results? Okay, so you can see here we have the messaging is a bit tighter and simpler. This is a bit more energetic here. We have a background image. Um, that's the fruit. We got the fruit less prominent, but we got the coach up front. I'm Sonia. So I think the good about this, it's much simpler. It brings the message up. And we have what I like having is this lead in paragraph down below. Are you tired? Um, Confused about nutrition? And it starts to talk about the challenges that clients face. Um, and here's the free 3-day reset challenge. And this is her lead magnet intended to get people onto her email list. Okay, so here's a simpler version, a bit more energy in the colors. And then I shared this um, with some designers with mine. And you can see the difference here. You can obviously, this is stuff scattered. There's no coach here, but she is in the video here, which is a bit dark. Um, I did like her copy over here before. That might be more direct, but with a lot of my clients, I find that a powerful message that is inspiring and speaks to the underlying feeling and big why that her clients have. I find that it's a great lead. I think that draws a lot of people in. Good food habits bring fresh energy like you were 20 years younger. Now, she's not promising you'll be 20 years younger, and maybe it's just you felt 10 years younger, or your younger self, or you're more energized to take on life. It might be different phrasing for this, and you have to try these things out. And that's the thing with marketing. You have to try stuff out. Try stuff out, see what works. But this is my first go at it, and I shared it with people. And then I got feedback from other designers, and some of them thought the background wasn't clear. And yeah, it's not clear. They didn't like her image, superimposed on here. Although I think it's a nice clear photo of her, and it feels good. They didn't like it feeling cropped out like this. They want a bit more natural feeling and environment that she's in, which were a great idea. Um, so then I went. I think there were a couple other comments. So then I went and I revised it, and here's the after based on what they said. And I got another image from Sonia with her doing the work that she's doing, and they like this much better. It feels natural to her. Um, her vibe is a bit of caretaker, but also there's some energy in there. I also changed the wording as an idea that's more specific and clear about what she does, nutrition guidance and lifestyle strategies to help you feel energized and in control of your health. Now, this is a bit of different messaging. This is something and this is something. So you could try different messaging. And again, it's hard to say what's going to be the perfect or right one. But ultimately, the content and the wording should align to what your clients, your best kinds of clients, are wanting, are after, the stuff they need immediate help with, as well as stuff in the long term and the feelings around it. So this is a bit more feel energized and in control of your health is not the same thing as saying, hey, you're 20 years younger. That feeling of youth and vibrance. When you get older, you want. I know a lot of my parents. They're older. They complain about not having energy, and then be passing out in the middle of the day. So those are the challenges that they face. Um, but okay, I'm curious what you think about the design here, the before, the after, and this is a video, so it'll be on YouTube. So if you post down below, please make a comment. Let me know what you think, what you like, something you might improve upon. Um, a lot went into revising this. You can see I redid her logo to fit better. Our original logo obviously doesn't not big enough, and even if it was bigger, it'd still be hard to read. It doesn't fit. It fits clumsily in the left corner, and it's a nice color and nice logo. So I made a version of it that's more horizontal, and I got her name in it too, so that it's clear who this is. Um, Ultimately, her goal is to have paying clients who sign up for her bigger packages and get long term help, and that she can make progress with. And they're wiser folks. They're folks who are young at heart. But again, tell me what you think. What do you like? Don't like? Um, Before, after, and after. And as a big old tip for you as you do your website, or redesign it, get other people to comment about it, what they think, what they their reactions, and especially people who could be potential clients. Get them to have a look at your website. Professional designers are handy too because they'll have tricks of the trade, proven principles, good rules of thumb that are like time tested and are just better moves, better things to do. Okay, everyone. I hope you're well, and yep, let me know what you think in the comments.